Oh, welcome BwolfTheWolfettes! We are back with a brilliant house flipper on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be turning this into Grandpa Teddy's dark secret room. And what that means is we're going to be turning this into a room where Grandpa Teddy stores the bodies of local gangsters. Because if you guys and girls have been following this playthrough, pretty much I'm building a house for Grandma Gladys and Grandpa Teddy. But unfortunately, they live in the hood. Now, when I come out here and I show you this place, you're probably thinking to yourself, Bwolf, this does not look like the hood at all. This looks like a nice, quiet little suburban neighbourhood. Well, when I first bought this house, it was covered in graffiti. There was beer cans everywhere and it looked like the hood. So we're going to keep to that story. We're living in the hood. And because our grandma and grandpa are living in the hood, they are pretty much baking weed cookies in their kitchen to sell to the local gangsters so that the local gangsters don't whack them for living in their neighbourhood. So that's pretty much what's happening. But obviously, occasionally, you're going to get a gangster that doesn't like our weed cookies and then they might cause a little bit of issue for our grandma and grandpa. And that's where our Grandpa Teddy comes in. Now, Grandpa Teddy, he obviously is a war veteran and he is very good at killing because he's a war veteran. And he teaches the local gangsters killing techniques to also gain favour with the local gangsters. But like I said, occasionally you might get a gangster come here who doesn't like our weed cookies and then maybe he wants to go and complain to his fellow gangster mates. And that's when our Grandpa Teddy whacks him so he doesn't talk shit about us and risk us being whacked by the other gangsters. And then when he kills the gangsters, he brings them into this room right here. And then what we do is we chop them up into small little pieces. And then what we do is we bring them into the kitchen and we incorporate the dead gangsters' bodies into the weed cookies. So not only are the gangsters eating these delicious cookies that they love, that are filled with weed, they're also eating their deceased gangmates. So yeah, this is a bit of a house of horrors. I don't know what's going on in my brain at the moment. I don't know why I'm thinking up such weird shit. But yeah, this is what's going on at the moment. So this is going to be Grandpa Teddy's dark secret, and you can blame Rob the priest for that idea because he said a dark secret, and then my mind, being absolutely fucked up, decided that that was pretty dark. So that's what we're doing. Obviously, we'll have to see what we can do because depending on what's available in this game, we might not be able to. But what we're going to do is we're going to see if there are any, like, I don't know what to search because some of the things in this game are named very weird. But we want to have like some sort of if I search tools, what comes up? What the fuck is a two longer? What? There's no tools, but there's flipping tools in this game. You can sell them. How can you not buy tools? I suppose we could put a ladder in here. We could stick an aluminium ladder in here, and that'll be about it. The scaffold and the stuff is actually usable in this game, so if you buy a really big property and you want to change the outside walls, you do actually have to buy scaffolding and use it to climb up to the higher bits like the roof and all that. So the scaffolding isn't just decoration, you can actually use it. Same with a ladder as well. Right, we'll get a ladder in here just because what else are you going to put in your garage? But look. See? Lovely. That's pretty much all we need in the garage, really. I mean, that sort of brings the room together, doesn't it? Just that one single ladder brings this whole room together. I didn't change the light in here either, but I think that light's okay. Did we change the light? Yep, we changed the light switch at least. Let's have a look. There's a couple of... garage shelf. That might be what I want. Yeah, here we go. This is what I want. Still garage shelf. I don't want that one because the wooden bits look disgusting. Hey, look at this. Oh, that's nice. We could have used that in the other house, in the kinky bedroom. God damn it. You find so many cool things in this game, but they're all named weird. Right, we're going to buy a couple of these. Not too many, just to actually have something in the garage. But we need enough room in here for Grandpa's Ford Fiesta. Obviously, Ford Fiestas are pretty small anyway. They're also a piece of shit, but that's what Grandpa Teddy's got, so that's what he wants, that's what he gets. I'm not going to argue with him because he might lock me in the cupboard and kill me. I'm not going to put one there because it'll be in the way of the window. There we go. Beautiful. That is beautiful, isn't it? Let's shut this door. There you go. That's not too bad, is it? Actually, I know something. Let's see if there's any bicycles in this game, because I know you can sell bicycles and you can find them. What is it with this game? You literally have bicycles in this game that you can sell, or that you could pick up and move. Actually, I think my house has got a couple. The house that I've turned into my office, the Home Alone house. If you go down into my basement, I've got 2 bicycles, a pink and a green one. What's this all about, Frozen District? You can't just put things in this game that I can't build myself. Like, where's the workstation that I sold? There was a workstation right here that I sold when I first got this house, because it was all messy. Why can't I build one? God damn it. Oh, well, never mind. Right, so this is the garage then. Not too much to be impressed by. It's just a garage, you know. It's just where you put your car. It's where you dump all your shit that you don't use. Speaking of garages, I'm not sure why the hell this has reminded me of a garage, but have any of you guys and girls, specifically in England, noticed an abundance of spiders lately? Because I sure as hell have, and I'm not happy about it. I think it might be because it's gotten really warm really quickly, and the winter wasn't really that cold this year. The winter was pretty mild. It rained a lot and it was windy a lot, but it didn't really get too cold. So I feel like the spiders have managed to survive, and then because it's been so warm, I mean, since lockdown started on the 24th of March, I think about 4 or 5 days after lockdown started, it has been sunny and hot every day, and it's never like that in England, especially in March and April. Like May, sometimes it's warm. June, July and August are normally in the 30s, at least in my area. But normally, at least in April and May, it's still, you have to wear at least a jacket or maybe even a coat on some days. But this year, because we've all been locked in, the weather decided to become very, very warm. And I feel like that's made the spiders extremely big. Now, for the past probably about 2 weeks, I've had a ton of spiders in my house. In fact, just before I recorded, I had a somewhat medium-sized spider run across my mouse next to my laptop. And that sort of ruined me. I can see its body right now. I would show you, but then I'd have to move my camera, and I ain't moving my camera. But yeah, have any of you guys and girls in England noticed an abundance of big spiders? Because there's been 2 on my curtain, one next to my mouse, and then downstairs on the steps, there was these 2 really big chunky motherfuckers. Like, they look like they could probably kill me. About the size of a black widow. Obviously not the same shape or colour, house spiders, because we don't really get... I think the worst spider we get in England is false widows, which are like black widows, but false. Like, they bite you, but they don't do any damage. It hurts, but it doesn't poison you or anything like that. I mean, I don't know, maybe you can have a bad reaction to it, I'm not sure. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you're from England, especially England, because that's where I'm from. I don't want anybody from like Australia telling me that they had a tarantula in their bedroom, because I kind of expect that if you're from Australia, but I don't expect constant huge spiders in my house in England, because we don't really get them. What did I make? I made these like this, didn't I? I can't remember what the other light switches look like. Oh yeah, we did it right. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've already got one in here. Okay, so this is going to be Grandpa Teddy's dark secret. So we're going to need to have, what we're going to need to have is, first things first, we need to get a couple of, I guess, like cupboards or something, because you can't remove the windows in this game. So I guess we're going to need like something really tall to block both of the windows. Actually, nah, I know what we can put in here. Yeah, I know what we can get. We could get a couple of those fridges. Because if he's going to be storing bodies in here, obviously if you keep them in a nice refrigerated area, you don't get the smell and they don't rot as quick. I mean, I sound very experienced in this kind of stuff, and I'm going to assure you I haven't killed anybody. Felt like it, but I haven't. But let's get a couple of these. Let's get a couple of these fridges in here. Oh no, they come under electronic, don't they? We'll get some of these bad boys. Because even though Grandma isn't too up on the old technology, Grandpa, he's pretty good with some modern technology because he's been in the war, you know. He's had to use some fancy equipment in the war. Radars and all that good stuff. Actually, I feel like we should make them black. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a menacing colour with a nice little bit of red. I wonder what that red symbolises. Right, are they big enough? Fuck it. Oh well, nobody's going to be able to see through. I should have done the painting in it first, shouldn't I? There we go. There we go. We got a couple of the... We got a... I feel like I need to build a rug. Let me just build a rug quickly, because we know when we build rugs in this game, the Jantart family, orgasm, instantly. It's instantaneously. No foreplay, no touching. You just look at them. You just sort of give them that look, you know, just sort of give them that look, you know, a little bit smirk, like, how you doing, Jantart family? A little bit of a lip lick, and then that's it. They lose their mind when you put a rug on the floor. Let's have a look. I don't know if there's any... There's got to be one that looks alright in the kitchen, isn't there? I don't know why you would have a rug in the kitchen. Putting a rug in the kitchen on top of tiles is a death trap. Especially if it's a small rug. You walk along with your weed cookies on a nice tray, freshly baked out the oven. You step on the rug on top of tiles, and you're just going to fucking slide, ain't you? You're going to be dead. Oh, 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 that is nice. That might look good actually, because we have got a wok in the kitchen, and that does look pretty Asian, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Come on, Jantart family, lose your mind. Oh, come on, Jantart family, what's your beef? If you don't like it, I'll sell it because it looks stupid. All right, it's being sold. Fuck you guys. Fucking Jantart family. The Smoth family are my real customers. Right. I don't know if we should paint this wall black just to sort of make the room a bit more hidden, a bit more creepy, or if we should give it a bright red to simulate blood. Oh, fuck me. I'm not doing panels, that'll take forever. And also, I shouldn't have built those fridges yet. What do we want? I guess we just can go with black. Ooh. The thing is, with bloody red, it isn't actually really that dark. It's a lot lighter than that. Coco! We're going with black. I don't know if you guys and girls do that when you play this game, but I keep on teabagging by mistake. I don't know why. I'm associating that button with, I guess, back or something. I don't know. I do it for some reason. I don't know what the hell we're going to make the floor look like. That looks quite creepy, doesn't it? Like, this is the kind of floor you'd expect in a butcher's, wouldn't you? Back where they're like chopping up the meat and stuff to bring it out the front. Man, this room looks like a fucking dungeon now, doesn't it? It's perfect. It's bloody perfect. I haven't done painting in this game for a while, actually. Which is a good thing, because I don't like painting. I like painting in real life. I mean, I don't know. I like painting in real life if the room is prepared for painting. If there's loads of little holes everywhere, and the walls are a weird colour, then no, I don't enjoy it. But if it's a room that's like just white and ready for a new coat of paint, then yeah, I'm definitely down for that. Even though this room is going to be used for murder, we still got to make sure it looks somewhat decent, you know, because we've still got to sell this place. If the Smoth family, they've got no idea what's going on. They're going to come to this house and they're going to be like, Jesus, what is going on here? We're going to have to just place a shit ton of rugs. We can't really place too many photos on the wall, because if you put photos on the wall, Veronica also loses her marbles. So we need to be careful with what we choose. I think we're going to need more than that. I think we might get some air conditioning in this room as well. Oh! Oh, what the hell? Who did that? Who painted that? How the hell did this get painted? That was not me. Fuck off. How the hell did that happen? Now I've got to get a whole tin of white paint. And trying to paint over black with white paint, you know that's going to be a nightmare. Look at this creepy little light I've bought. Right, behind these fridges, yeah, we're going to have to just get these little bits, just so. Yeah, nobody's going to know. Oh shit, we can't let them find out. We can't let them find out that we skimped on the job a bit. Perfect, right. Let's sell these and let's get a fucking tin of white paint, waste a bunch of money. A whole tin of white paint to do one little line. Oh, that's another thing I can mention actually. I don't know if I've already mentioned this. I've been making so many videos lately. I talk about so many things. Sometimes I feel like I repeat myself, but I did mention a while ago that my laptop was very low on space. I think it was when I was doing Luigi's Mansion, and then I managed to find a 1 terabyte hard drive that was pretty much empty in my house. I think I just had like some family stuff on it, so it had plenty of room on it. So I put quite a lot of my YouTube videos from my laptop on this 1 terabyte hard drive. But then because I've been doing double uploads, I've been doing 30-minute videos, I've been doing 60 FPS videos, my laptop got filled up again and I had nothing left to put my videos on. Well, thankfully Amazon's finally delivering normal in my area again, because they were delivering non-essential items and it was like a 2-week wait time. But now that things are a bit more normal, I think that's why they're now delivering non-essential things like in one day. And I managed to finally get myself a 4 terabyte hard drive, so I ain't got to worry about space no more on my computer, so I can stop staring at my laptop every 2 seconds now, because I kept staring at my laptop getting really anxious that I was going to run out of room. Right, now we've got the fridges to store the bodies in, we've got the nice sinister black walls, we've got the dungeon looking floors. Now all we need is a countertop. I think this is probably going to be recognised as a second kitchen or something. I suppose one with a... This might be good actually. Because if we have a sink as well, we could wash our hands. I mean, washing blood off your hands isn't exactly easy. But... Oh, damn. That colour lets everybody know what's going to be going on. This colour right here lets the gangsters know that if they don't like my weed cookies, some bad shit's going to happen to them. Oh, I like that. The sink. It won't even let me... Oh. How the hell is that grey? That's basically black. Shit, ain't gonna be much room in here, is there? Oh well. Grandpa Teddy, he's good at small spaces, you know, he's been in the trenches and shit. Do we have to turn this around? Yes, that was close. We nearly built it the wrong way around. Alright. Why the hell does the Johnson family? This second one will be for my grandmother. What are you talking about, Johnson family? What kind of sick fucking degenerates are? Well, you're gonna make your grandmother live in this? Oh no, it's recognising it as a small kitchen. Oh, come on! No! Because the Johnson family are cocks, isn't they? What absolute arsewives. This one could be for grandma. What was she going to do? Live in the fridge? I mean, this house is technically for the Johnson family, because if you've ever been watching this whole playthrough, watch the whole of my house flipper playthrough. Especially from the second house I bought. Not the first house, that's not really important. I just built that in a generic kind of way. But from the second house onwards, watch the playthrough from there onwards and you'll get the whole storyline from all the families and all that kind of stuff. But if the Johnson family buy this house, it's technically alright, but I really wanted the Jantart family to buy it because I wanted Grandma to have a husband too. Right, we need, I don't know if it's a cutting board. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's called a chopping board, but I think it's called a cutting board in this. Why has it got to be green? That looks stupid. I mean, the whole room looks stupid, but this room isn't exactly built for good things. I like how there's a little picture of like a pepper or something in the corner, I think. Or it might be a carrot. I can tell you right now, there ain't going to be no fucking carrots chopped up on these cutting boards. No siree. No siree. It's going to be flesh. Flesh of the human variety. Because Sean Connery likes flesh. I do sound like Sean Connery, don't I? Now, Sean Connery was great. He's been missing for so bloody long. I hope he's alright. Ah, fabulous. Ah, fabulous. Grandpa Teddy's dark secret. Sexy as hell, isn't it? Right. So all I've got to do now is I've just got to do the outside walls in brick. So that's going to take a bit of time, but we've got about 7 minutes left, so I think I've got enough time to do that. So before we do anything else, I might as well do a quick house tour. And then, hang on a minute, I painted this. What's going on with this house? I painted this, I definitely repainted that blue. There's something wrong with this section. If you're watching this video, Frozen District, the man cave house has got some dodgy wall that don't like to be painted. So yeah, you might want to sort that out. But here we go. This is Grandma's spicy sauna. Lovely. This is Grandma and Grandpa's bedroom. No, not their bedroom, their bathroom. I mean, they can sleep in here if they want. It's got a disgusting rug on the floor. This is just a crappy passageway. Then we've got the guest room over here. Probably my favourite room of the house. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely ghastly. This is where the grandkids are going to sleep. And also other guests when they come to visit. Because apparently Grandma can't sleep in that room. Because she's going to sleep in the kitchen, apparently, according to the Johnson family. Then we've got the garage over here for Grandpa Teddy's Ford Fiesta. And he's also got a couple of shelves and stuff and a ladder. He ain't got no tools because the game doesn't want him to have any tools. Then we've got this little passageway over here with a radiator. There we've got Grandma and Grandpa's bedroom. Lovely. And they've got a beautiful view straight out into the garden where we can't build anything because the garden DLC hasn't released yet. So hop to it, Frozen District. Hop to it. Then over here we've got the beautiful living room. Absolutely horrendous. I mean, look at that. Just looking at this bit right here, it feels like you've been taking weed, doesn't it? If you just stare at that carpet for long enough, I think you'll start tripping out. Then we've got the old box over here. Probably can't even get a bloody connection. You'd be lucky if you could get EastEnders on this. You'd probably have to fiddle around with these for about 2 hours. By the time you're done, EastEnders is over. We've got a pool table over here. Very, very big for a limited amount of room. Then we've got a couple of bookcases. Then we've got our kitchen over here. Beautiful. We've got Grandpa Teddy's dark secret, aka he stores the gangsters' bodies in these fridges, chops them up, takes them in the kitchen, sticks them in the weed cookies, and we sell it to the local gangsters because we're absolute psychos. And then that's pretty much it. So now we're just going to have to get a couple of wall panels or whatever, and then we're going to do the outside of this house. Don't think it will take too long, but I want to do the outside of this house because it looks... I think we'll go with these. We're going to have to buy a lot of these. I don't know if this is going to affect how people feel about the house or not. I'm probably buying way too many, but I'd rather buy too many than not enough. Okay. Does this count as tiling? Yep. I mean, this ain't how it works in real life, but whatever. I mean, you might be able to do something like this in real life, I'm not sure. Maybe you can, who knows. You could do a lot of things in real life now. So many fancy things you could do. Probably cost a fortune though. Look at it leaving a mark on the... Oh no, there's one left. I thought it left a mark on the grass. I was going to say, what the flipping hell's that? Oh yeah, got to do all these individual little bits. Oh, flipping hell. See, we can't really see through these windows thanks to the fridges, and that's exactly what we wanted. Because when you get the DLC, like the Garden Flipper DLC, you can dig out all of these crappy bushes and you can build your own. You can do so much. You have to mow the lawn of all the new houses. That's one thing you have to do because all the grass is overgrown. If I remember correctly, there's like mole hills that you need to dig out, and sometimes when you dig up a mole hole, you get a mole coming out of the hole making these weird noises and runs off into the distance, which is just a little funny thing. You could do plants, you could do like hot tubs, you could do trees, you could do pathways, bushes, all of it. It's pretty damn good actually. I saw Sips do it from the Yogscast. Probably about a year or so ago, or maybe more. Maybe 2018, I can't remember. It's a while ago. But it looked great. I thought it was just part of the game. I didn't know it was DLC. So obviously that was a bit disappointing. But they are working on it, and I suppose it's been delayed though thanks to this virus. But yeah, I think you should be watching this video before Sony do their PlayStation 5 event. So yeah, let me know in the comments what kind of PlayStation 5 games you want to see shown at Sony's event. For me personally, even though people probably think I'm joking when I say this, I actually do want them to announce Knack 3. Because if you saw Knack 2 and Knack 1, my playthroughs, which always do really well, because people love Knack on this channel. Don't know why. I mean, I love the game, but I don't know why people love it when I play it so much. But it ended in Knack 1, when you had a fight with Gundahar, who is the leader of the goblins. You pretty much smack him away in his robot, his like robot transformer, and apparently he survived. And then he is in Knack 2, and then in Knack 2 you see him again, and this time you kick him off the edge of a cliff and he lands in the ocean. So he's clearly going to be alive again. And it's weird to release two games. You know, it's normally a trilogy, isn't it? So just leaving it on Knack 2 seems weird. And as Knack 2 came out in 2017, I feel like it's been long enough for them to easily release Knack 3 for PlayStation 5. So I reckon at the reveal event we're going to see a Knack 3. But yeah, let me know what you want to see or what you think will be shown. Spider-Man 2 won't be shown because it's too early for that. God of War 2 also, or God of War 5 actually, also won't be shown because it's too early for that. Horizon Zero Dawn has a possibility, I reckon. Ratchet and Clank, there's rumours of that. I think that'll be shown. Blue Point Games, who make a lot of like remakes. They did the Shadow of the Colossus remake. They did a lot of the remasters and stuff for Sony. They're supposed to be doing an entire remake for Demon Souls, and if they are doing that, I reckon that could also be at the reveal event. What else could we have? Guerrilla Games, who made Killzone and Horizon Zero Dawn, they're supposed to be also working on an FPS game, like a rumour. That could also be shown, I suppose, if that is a real thing. You've also got, what's it called? What's that bloody game called? Oh no, it's not a game. There's supposed to be a new studio that Sony's put together. A brand new studio that they've not actually revealed yet. I think it's in San Diego maybe. But it's supposed to be working on a brand new Uncharted game. Because Naughty Dog are busy with The Last of Us 2 and all that. But it's supposed to be working on like Uncharted 5. So that could be a real thing. They could reveal that. There's a lot of possibilities of what could be shown and what could release at launch for PS5. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you hope to see or what you think they'll show. For me, it's probably Ratchet and Clank or Knack 3, one of the two, to get like a family-friendly game in there. Demon Souls remake, if that is a real thing, and that's all they really need for launch games, to be honest. They only had Killzone 2, Killzone Shadowfall, and Knack as launch games for the PS4, and then you got Infamous Second Son a few months later as like big exclusive, I mean. Resogun as well. Resogun was a good one by Housemarque. That was a great game, Resogun. Even platinum that bad boy. And I'm not very good at them old flipping old fashioned kinds of arcade games, but yep, got the platinum for that one. Damn man, I wish I could feel the same excitement that I felt for the PlayStation 4. Because when PS4 was revealed and all that, when they uploaded that little video, didn't I? See the future with that like music playing. That was, oh, that got me so hyped. I was so excited. I remember watching it, and then I think I went to see Samantha the day after up in Yorkshire. Yeah, I remember. I remember. It was great. I wish I could be that fucking excited again. I'm sick of that crappy I feel all the time now. Obviously got this PS5 being announced, and I'm just like, it's good, but I don't feel anything really. Oh crap, we are going to have to buy scaffolding probably. This video is going to be a bit of a longer one, so yeah. If you want to pause the video and go and get yourself a cup of tea whilst I'm finishing this up, feel free. I need to think of something to talk about now. But I think on this channel soon I might do a Q&A, because since I did the last one, which would have been a few years ago now, I think 2018 maybe, the beginning. Since then I've gained like, I think about 2,000 or more new subscribers, so I feel like maybe I should do a new Q&A for the new people that might want to ask me questions. So yeah, I might do another Q&A soon, so if I do I'll post it on Twitter, Facebook, and probably on the community tab on YouTube as well. So yeah, if you've got any ideas for questions, start thinking about it now, because I think I will do it. I've been putting it off. I've been thinking about doing one for a while, but I've been putting it off for obvious reasons, because there's certain things I think people are going to ask me and I don't want to answer it. So well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I probably will do a Q&A soon. Probably be the most honest Q&A I've ever done. God, this is really wearing me out. Fuck, I mean, I feel like I'm doing this in real life at the moment. It's tiring, isn't it? Picking one up, putting it on the bloody wall, flipping exhausting. Okay, right. Yeah, that would look beautiful, and you come around the corner and then it's fucked. Can I jump? Can I, like, get the bottom of it? Oh, it doesn't let me jump with tiles. What's with the realism? My left hand is occupied. Well, I can only see your right hand, so I'm not quite sure what your left hand is occupied with, you absolute sicko. Stop playing with yourself on the job. Well, let me... My left hand is still occupied, because if I switch over to the tiling, I'm still holding it. Right, we're going to buy some more of these. I have to go around the other side as well. This is going to end up being like an hour long, this video, at this rate. Not that I've really... Oh, we didn't do above the window. Right, I need to buy scaffold in there, I think. Oh, it recognised it. Beautiful. Whew! Jesus. So, well, let me run with this big boy. Look at that, 1,033 bloody pound. That's like one of the most expensive things we've bought for this house, and it's just a pile of metal and a ladder. I mean, I don't even really need this. All I need is another builder to give me a backing, and I'm alright. We could leave this here after, if it looks cool. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, see, look, I'm still holding it. Oh, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I did all that for that? Why couldn't I panel the rest of the house like that? Jesus Christ. Come on. Gonna have to do above the window, ain't I? Oh yeah, no, just, we can't do that little bit, can we? No, of course not. That's unreasonable, that is. Oh well, I'm kind of glad, because that would have took forever. There we go. Right, let's get my old selling gun out. Let's get rid of all this junk, and then we will be done. But I think this is probably going to be the last video I'm going to be doing of House Flipper for a while, because there's a couple of other games I want to do. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll leave this game for now, and then I'll come back to it once they release the Garden Flipper DLC. I'll come back to the game then, which I don't know when that's going to release. I'll say maybe August. So you won't have to wait too long, hopefully. So I'll probably play that, and I'll make another house with all the garden stuff. And then I think I'll come back to this game again in October, and I'm going to build a Halloween-themed house, because my sister mentioned it, but I didn't think it was a good time to really do it now, especially in the middle of summer. So I'll come back to the game in October, and we'll build like a Halloween-themed house. But yeah, I've already done the house tour and all that. I feel like I should paint. Oh, I probably can't paint that white, can I? But yeah. I've already done the house tour, so now we can go on to the menu and we can sell it. I'm going to try and place a few rugs down. Actually, no, I'm going to let the Johnson family buy it, just because the Johnson family's grandma is technically who we were selling this house to. This house was built for her, technically. But I wanted to sell it to the Jantar family, just because it has 2 old people. But yeah, this is Grandpa Teddy's dark secret right here. But yeah, let's sell it now and see how much we get. I think how much do we? Okay, so we spent 128,000 buying this house. Right, let's see what we get. And I can also negotiate as well, because it's I'm playing this on my main account. Fuck me, 63 grand profit. Mwah! That is delicious, isn't it? I mean, the amount of work we put in, I feel like that isn't enough. I feel like I'd want at least 100 grand more, but I could actually, if you want to negotiate, normally if you pull it up about a quarter of the way, they always accept. Like, I think like they will most likely accept that, so we can get 13 grand more. So let's negotiate the offer. With the amount of work I spent, you better buy this, Johnson family. I've technically built you 2 bloody houses. Good, we accept your proposal. God damn right you accept my proposal, Johnson family. There you go. 76,000 profit. We spent 13,000 on furniture. And we made 8,000 from selling the old stuff. And the renovation cost, I think that's the painting and the tiling and all that, was 1,448. Beautiful. But yeah. Accepted. Oh, that's what the house looked like when I first bought it, like that. But it's just a bit of cleaning and a bit of paint, because it's like the Home Alone house, and that's supposed to be like a little Easter egg, I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you've enjoyed this House Flipper playthrough. I've actually enjoyed playing this, because just making up the stories for random people it's been funny. I like doing shit like that, because it shows your creativity when you can play a game like this and still make it entertaining to watch, because this is not the kind of game that people genuinely come onto YouTube to watch. So trying to make it an interesting playthrough is a lot more difficult than like a story game, because then people will watch it just for the story in the game, and I ain't really got to do much work. In a game like this, I've got to put in the effort to get people to want to watch it. But yeah, so hopefully I did a good job. So yeah, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this playthrough. Like I said, I'll come back to this game in the future. Not sure when, it'll be whenever they release the Garden Flipper DLC. But yeah, like, share, and join the pack today.